Let's pretend for a second that you recently received your first paycheck. Isn't it very exciting? You now have enough money to do whatever you want. But wait a second, that's a risky way to live. In fact, if you had this mindset for so long, it's much more concerning. All of that, though, is about to change. We will assist you in understanding 12 things to spend your money on. Welcome to Unleash Billions, the channel dedicated to exploring the lives and strategies of the world's most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders. Join us as we uncover the secrets of the billionaires and learn how you can unleash your own success. Let's get started. Number 1. Your health. You've probably heard the phrase, health is wealth before. You have, of course. It has to do with how your health and how it affects every part of your life. Being in critical condition will keep you from giving your life your all. It follows that your mental and physical health deserve to be given your undivided attention at all times. In a similar vein, you must be prepared to continually spend money on your health. Come on, you should have paid for the physical test that your doctor ordered, not concert tickets. Make wise choices today for your health, and you'll be so glad you did when you're older. Number 2. Your home. Your house has a lot of significance to us as humans. It's where we relax, eat, sleep, build families, think, and also where we may be who we truly are without fear of rejection. Homes are essential components of our lives and serve as more than just a place for us to live. This is the reason why when it comes to picking a property, we must be extra careful and spend a little additional money. We must make an effort to consider the future while purchasing or renting a property. Will this be a decent place to raise children? How near or far is this location from your workplace? How well connected is it to other neighborhoods? As long as a home checks every other item on your list, its price shouldn't be the determining factor in your decision. Increasing your expenditures wouldn't hurt. Number 3. A quality mattress. Let's face it, very few things in life can compare to a restful night's sleep. Have you ever experienced a sleep that felt unnatural? The temperature in the room is just right, the night is peaceful and still, and your mattress feels just right under your body. It's not difficult to get a good night's sleep, and getting a comfy mattress is the first step. You're probably thinking that a comfortable mattress is extremely expensive. That is, after all, the purpose of this video. Despite the price of mattresses, you must be prepared to pay more. When you think about it, a good night's sleep is priceless. So, what exactly is holding you back? You should also be aware that people who get enough sleep tend to perform better. Do you aspire to do well? Here's a fantastic place to start. Number 4. Healthy food and ingredients. Jack gets out of bed, has a shower, brushes his teeth, and gets ready for the day. Following that, he starts to think about what he should have for breakfast. He decides to put this off till he finds something because he is primarily indecisive. Jack still hasn't eaten anything at noon. He takes a tub of ice cream and a box of biscuits out of frustration. Jack repeats this pattern again that evening while consuming a meal that is similarly unnutritious to his breakfast. Do you and Jack have comparable traits? We aren't passing judgment since we are aware of how challenging it is to choose healthy foods. But here's a straightforward tip. Spend as much money as you can on meals, even if it ends up costing considerably more than you anticipated. You should surely be willing to pay for the nice thing if you want it. Additionally, if you spend more money on food, you will inevitably have more options, which is a wonderful place to start when it comes to eating well. Number 5. Your teeth. Even with the promise of sweets, most children in my generation feared going to the dentist. It still feels as though our parents were considering creative methods to discipline us. Now that we are all adults, we believe it is okay to disregard our dental health. It's not. Spending extra money on our teeth is actually a proven strategy to keep them from falling out as you age. Okay, falling out might sound a little excessive, but as you age, your teeth will benefit from it. Therefore, dental professionals encourage more individuals to upgrade to sonic toothbrushes that also include an ultraviolet sanitizer rather than using regular toothbrushes. Since an electric toothbrush cleans teeth roughly 100 times faster than a traditional toothbrush, they're probably more effective at doing so. Nice, huh? The time has come to purchase a toothbrush. Number 6. Your wardrobe. Who do you think will be treated with greater respect in the workplace? Someone who never bothers to dress professionally or someone who always looks presentable? Of course, the latter. But it's not just about the office. If you look good, you are more likely to be regarded seriously. Even a proverb instructs us to dress in the manner in which we desire to be addressed, which pretty well sums it up. You must let that show in your attire if you want to be addressed with respect. But you don't actually need to spend a fortune to buy the appropriate outfit. Making sure you have more than 2 clothes for any type of function is all that is required. This entails bringing along more than 2 outfits for formal occasions, formal gatherings, family vacations, and so forth. Additionally, you can expand your selections by learning better clothing pairing techniques. Number 7. A car. Allow us the opportunity to fully explain ourselves before you decide that this is a sign to spend all of your money on your dream car. You don't have to spend all of your money on the most costly car available just because you can afford to spend more on a car. We are recommending that you devote a significant amount of your time and energy to finding a vehicle that complements your lifestyle, even if it costs a little bit more than your budget. It's crucial to choose a vehicle with a solid track record for dependability, affordability, and safety. If doing so requires you to spend a bit extra money, fine. Number 8. Items that make your car safer. It's not enough to spend a lot of money on the proper car. You also need to be prepared to invest in the security of that vehicle. Are you so certain of your driving abilities that you don't consider this to be significant? Check out these statistics. There are over 38,000 recorded fatalities in the United States each year, in addition to over 4 million injuries from car accidents. Regardless of their driving abilities, these incidents affect all drivers. Instead of spending so much money on a car that looks great, why not spend it on something that will keep you as safe as possible? Number 9. Your education. There are other ways to invest in your education besides returning to school for a master's degree or becoming a professor. It also has to do with how much online certifications and courses cost. The internet makes it possible to obtain certificates in almost any field without ever leaving your home. All you need to do is pay for the course, which normally costs between $10 and $200 depending on how complicated the subject is, and commit to working on it for a specific amount of hours each day. You can enhance your professional possibilities and regularly upgrade your expertise by doing so. Number 10. Charities. Hey, it's my money. There's no reason for me to bother giving more to charities. Therefore, you must learn to give without expecting anything in return if you want true happiness. Giving to others makes you feel good about yourself and makes someone else happy. You've given someone else motivation to carry on. Giving, however, not only benefits the person, it also infuses the heart and mind with the beneficial chemicals, endorphins being the most important. Not only this, but consistently helping others will make you happier and less stressed, which will lower your blood pressure, boost your self-esteem, and lessen your risk of developing depression. It's interesting to note that you don't always have to donate money to charities. You can also volunteer your skills by giving free classes to underprivileged individuals, donating blood, or even providing meals for the homeless. You may always donate something, and there are always ways to assist someone who is in need. Number 11. Traveling. It would be meaningless to continue discussing how expensive travel may be, particularly when you are visiting a location that is really remote from your home. However, focusing on the price of a trip rather than the memories that will last us a lifetime would not be helpful. You don't want to spend your old age with regret, wishing you had gone on all the trips you really wanted to take, your partner to the Eiffel Tower, or your entire family to the beautiful city of Malé in the Maldives. Additionally, there are options for touring in Florence, surfing or snorkeling in Cape Verde, and hunting in Las Vegas. There are countless options, so don't let the expense prevent you from making lifelong experiences. Number 12. Good books. A person who buys quality books has made a valuable knowledge investment. This person has made the decision to develop their imagination and investigate countless gateways leading to limitless universes. Reading books is a great approach to expand your knowledge. Reading 2 or 3 books will help you become more knowledgeable about finances. Additionally, you can learn how to bake, code, comprehend your emotions, and even find motivation to develop into your genuine self and fulfill your most impossible aspirations. Books have the power to change people's lives, spark revolutions, make history, and most significantly, they have the power to influence how we view the future. Big bowl of ice cream or fresh book? What we'd suggest, you'll already know. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Unleash Billions. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Remember, success is within your reach, so unleash your inner billionaire. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.